Welcome everybody. It is Crypto Moose, and the Moose is loose. Mitchell Bouchard, your crypto and NFT investor. So happy to have you guys along with me on this journey. We are approaching 950 subs. I know it may not sound like a lot to some of you, but to me it's a big deal because we're still under a year of this channel. Won't be until about December that we've really started kicking things off here. So what we're going to do today is talk about a major crypto NFT opportunity that I see. So before we get started, I just wanted to mention if you guys can so kindly like, comment, and subscribe, but only do so if you get something out of this. If you know, perhaps you enjoyed this episode. And again, I'm going to gear you guys towards a couple of different videos, and I'm going to identify a couple of opportunities. So if you get something out of it, then definitely smash a like button. And I'd like to hear from you guys. So with that being said, let's get right into it. So right now we are Sunday, July 23rd, and it is 6 p.m. EST. So if I do a quick refresh here on CoinMarketCap, we're a little bit in the red on the week, and it looks like on the 1 hour, we're holding steady, even on the 24 hour. So some of the highlights, we've got XDC Network. I don't even know what that is. Chainlink, I know about Chainlink. We're going to be covering that quite a bit. We got Casper, still sitting about the same for quite a while. So we'll get into that a little bit as well. So yeah, Casper's been a good opportunity. I'd like to do a dedicated video going over that chain and getting into that specific project as well. But what we're going to do right now is talk about an NFT that I picked up. So I will share with you the NFT to give you guys proof that I did pick it up, because that's always important. So I might as well get that wallet set up. And what I'm talking about is the Metacard. So for those of you that don't know who the Nelk Boys are, they have a massive brand. They started Happy Dad, where they sell alcohol. It's a seltzer drink. And these guys are also Canadian. I know Kyle, one of the main guys, he's really the brains behind everything that they're doing. So they've done pranking channels, and they have a big podcast. You know, they had Trump on. They had a bunch of very high-end people on their podcasts. So definitely wanted to get into why I think this Metacard is an opportunity. Now, I'm not telling you guys to get one. I'm just sharing with you guys what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. That's what I like to do here on the channel. So what I did is, instead of holding on to a half an ETH that I had, so I had very little Ethereum, as you guys can see anyways. So I've got about 0.09, like what, 9% of an ETH right now. So not very much. But what I did is I basically took 0.34, I think it was. I'm sure I can go through the transaction. So yeah, I paid 0.339. At least that's the last one that was sold. And the reason being is because when you think about the brand, it's massive. And there's a couple of hints at different products. And what I really want to get into is the potential of owning one of these Metacards. So for the Metacard holders, you can identify that you are a holder, and you can get into groups. And I believe you can get, a certain percentage off for their merch that they sell on their website as well. So even if I go here, we're going to go to OpenSea. Now, this is where I think the opportunity is, okay? So right now, the floor is actually closer to 0.4 ETH. So this is what it looks like. Make sure you guys are on the right one. It is the FS Metacard. But ultimately, the reason I'm bullish, and I wouldn't even say bullish, the reason I'm hedging my bet towards this is because I believe that if, for example, I'm not saying they're going to, but for example, if they do give royalties for some of these brands that they own, even if it's like 1%, that's something you want to own. And the only way is to get one of their NFTs. So for example, Kyle on his Instagram, I saw him talk about this board Jerkey, and I thought it was very interesting. So here you've got Hezbollah, he's got the board Jerkey, and this is very interesting, and it goes with their brand. So if you guys don't know what Happy Dad is, It's a seltzer drink, and they are across tons of convenience stores. So I'm based in Canada. I don't really know exactly where they're at, but this is an insane brand. Alcohol is a massive brand, and what they're doing, and I don't know if they're going to do it for sure, but in case they do, I know Gary Vee picked one up, and there's several others. I was waiting for the floor to go down, and I finally pulled the trigger on it. And my thing is that they are going to be coming out with a beef jerky called board jerky. And if it does happen, and if they do say, for example, we're going to give 0% or 0.1% or 1%, 5% to all Metacard holders, that's where the floodgate's going to open for the potentiality of owning one of these NFTs. So this is the one brand. And when you think about it, by the way, these guys are not stupid. You're talking about Kyle. This guy has blown up from scratch online. That's the idea of, in my estimate, that's the direction you want to go with your investment, right? It's about the team. And we're going to talk about that more this week on the channel. But guys, they've had Elon Musk on their podcast. They're always branding Happy Dad. Now, again, what we're really talking about is this board jerky. So, by the way, the image that they're using, it is from one of their NFTs, and it gives you like, exclusivity for the images. So even if we take a look here, coming soon, board jerky, and I could see this product doing very well. And because they already have their alcohol beverage product in all these convenience stores, if they launch this and it catches on, and if they offer a percentage for that to holders, because that's the beautiful thing about NFTs is that you can very easily be airdropped rewards. You could be airdropped a little bit of ETH as they sell. Perhaps even by being a Metacard holder, you will be granted 10% off when you go to buy these at the convenience stores. That's where people are really going to see the value and utility when it comes to an NFT. So that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. And it hasn't come out yet. I'm speculating quite a bit here, but I would like to think that it is worth the opportunity. All right. So if you do want to pick one up, and again, I'm not telling you to do this. This is just what I'm doing. And of course, like the floor was like at least an ETH at one point. So again, you want to look at activity. I have videos and courses teaching you guys how to identify different opportunities. So even for example, if we scroll down, these were selling much higher, these NFTs. Of course, they were lower. Once we kind of went through that bear market, but people have paid quite a bit when they first came out. I believe it was at least an ETH. So that's only 2 months ago. These have been out for quite a while. I just didn't get one because I didn't have, a full ETH that I wanted to dedicate towards this. But at the end of the day, as you can see on the chart right here, when they came out, I guess they were about here, right? 1.5 ETH. Then they just started going down. And I think this is a great entry point. That's just my opinion. The way I think about this is by owning one, now you own this NFT that they could just keep adding to. So let's say the beef jerky comes out. It's a success. I don't know. People are talking about it's a rug, it's a scam. Guys, all this is risky. Investing is risky. But let's say in the future, their Happy Dad product, which is absolutely crushing it, okay? Guys, they are making tons of money. You're talking about Prime. You're talking about Happy Dad. These are two brands started from scratch, have just ballooned. If they say one day, we're going to give 1% of our earnings from 2025 on to all Metacard holders, we're going to airdrop it, guys, it's very possible. They've talked about these things, and that's why you want to be informed. You want to think about the potentiality of this. For me, the risk to reward ratio is like this. There's a huge upside, and the downside is very little. At worst, I'm just going to sell my NFT to somebody that just wants 10, 20% off on their merch on their website. So that's something that I've been thinking about as well. So let me go to the website as well. And if you guys haven't seen it, just check out Nelk Boys. They've been around for a while, and I think they're doing a lot of interesting things, right? It doesn't matter if you agree with, the way they act. I'm I'm looking for an opportunity, right? And I think this is a very serious opportunity. So even as a brand, you got January 2020, the full send Metacard is minted, and you have all these images. And what else was I going to say about this card in particular? What else was I going to say? Yeah, so you have stuff like this. When the Metacard first started, a holder approached John with the idea of a board Jerkey, which is made possible, blah, 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 blah. So this is going to happen. I really do believe it's going to happen. And yeah, like people are using the Metacard. You can attach it to their website. You get, 30% off for all holders. I don't know. For example, I know you can get exclusivity for events and whatnot, but I like the idea of what they're doing with it. This is a real world use case by owning this NFT. And in my opinion, this is worth a lot more if they implement 10% of what I think they're going to do. Let's say they give royalties for this brand that's going to make millions of dollars. You're going to want to own a piece of that. So comment down below. Do you guys agree with the Moose's thoughts? Do you guys agree that there's even potentiality here? I do. I think this is a huge opportunity. I'm definitely swinging at it. This could be massive. This could be the best NFT that I own. It's really the only one I have on Ethereum that I like right now. And I must say Ethereum's definitely gotten better over the years. I had a good experience buying this on OpenSea. And yeah, that's really about it. Other than that, guys, pick up your Trezor. I've got mine plugged in. That's where I'm holding my Metacard, right on my Trezor. I've got a link in the description below for you. So if you guys want to get up to 20% off these devices, I have that for you. So click on that link. Also, I have a free Cardano mini course. So it's not this. This is option flow. I'm probably going to have to pull up the link, I guess. So a lot of things have moved around on my screen. So if I go to the channel, for those of you that haven't subscribed yet, this is the Crypto Moose channel. Under videos, you can check out all of the other content that we have. And I do have this to share with you as well. We've got a free Cardano mini course. So definitely check out that link. Once you put in your email, you get all course material, including a downloadable PDF. You can use the sheets in there to back up your seed phrase. And I think it's really beneficial. Otherwise, I wouldn't have made this course. So at the end of the day, I also want to know what else you'd like to see and learn here on the channel. I'm thinking that the Bitcoin for Beginners course will be next. So it will be a free Bitcoin mini course, Master Bitcoin in 60 minutes. I'd like to have a full collection absolutely free. So if you guys want to take an online course, we've got them in the description below. But also, you guys are more than welcome to check out our videos. I've got 254 videos, for example, Dega videos, how to receive and send coins, how to set up wallets. We're doing all that. So check out the channel and more. So that being said, guys, the moose is loose. Love you all, and we'll see you in the next one.